the Melvin Simmons Complex in Farmingdale, Maine, it's MVC Soccer tonight on Munzing Media. Tonight, the home team, the Halldale Bulldogs, take on the visiting Maranacook Black Bears. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Farmingdale. I'm Rob Kennedy, along with Rob Munzing. Bill Hastings doing our camera work tonight. Halldale and Maranacook each playing their second game of the season. Ben Brigham's Black Bears 0-1. They started off with a very tough opponent. Had to play Mount Abram, the defending Class C champs, in the opener. Lost that contest 3-1. They jumped out to an early lead in Cam Jones's goal, with the Roadrunners controlled play the rest of the way. Grant Walters had a very strong game in goal for the Black Bears with 10 saves. For Halldale, they started out last Thursday night with a big win. 6-2 the final score over the Winthrop Ramblers. The thing for Halldale, they can score a ton of goals. The question for the Bulldogs, can they defend well enough to keep the goals out of their net? That was an issue in preseason when they were just piling on goals. But they had a lot of high scores as far as goals against as well. So it could be a very wide open game tonight. We will see as this game goes along. Elliot Adams is the keeper for the Bulldogs. Grant Walters back between the sticks for the Black Bears. Maranacook in white will start out in possession once the referee gives the signal and we can get ourselves underway. First of two matches these two teams will play this season. They'll have a rematch over in Reed Field on October the 3rd under the lights. We are underway. Black Bears trying to play it out to that left side. That's in the direction now of River Fallis. Fallis was dispossessed by Jack Chapin, the sophomore, out there in the right fullback position for the Bulldogs. Jackson Olsen in a race with Cameron Jones, the freshman for Maranacook. That's a Halldale throw. At least the Bulldogs thought it was. The referee begs to differ. So a long throw up that touchline, trying to connect there with Thatcher Riley. Elliot Adams, first touch of the ball. Blasting that ahead to Caleb Lorette. Keegan Carey trying to start the break here, makes a nifty move but got slowed down. That was a tremendous tackle made in that play by River Fallis, number 13. Carey has it again. Jackson Olsen. Olsen's a threat to score from distance, trying to play that up over the top, and does do so. Carter Eldridge centers the ball, and it's knocked away, and the Black Bears scurry that out of danger. Chapin. Intercepted by River Fallis again. Hoofed ahead by Miles Fleming, the senior, on the back line for the Bulldogs. Eldridge down the wing. Keegan Carey tussling over there with Henry Tarbuck. Carey on the goal line, try to feed that in front, and that's played out over the goal line for a kick.
Come up just a little bit, Billy. If you will, get a little less of the bench and a little more of the field.
Second minute here to the 80. Bulldogs and Maranacook both looked at to be threats in a fairly wide open Class C this year. Mount Abram, the defending champs, graduated quite a bit, but a very formidable team up there in Salem. Eldridge, just outside the 18, nice ball fed ahead. Caleb Lorette, a little bit of a heavy first touch, and that allows the Black Bears to clear. A very interesting season in this conference as far as who will emerge and play in the championship game. About 8 weeks away, a little less. Chapin. Halldale in possession so far. Chapin trying to overlap there. Eldridge didn't see him. That's hooked away by Tarbuck. Seth Dunphy, the senior, right in that touch line. Played that out from a Maranacook throw. Black Bears have 3 state championships under their belts. 2013, 14, and 17. They don't have any regional championships along with that. Every time they've played for a state title, they've won. Bulldogs are the opposite. They played once in 2012. Lost a heartbreaker to Holton that year in overtime. Jesse Rowe, a Halldale grad in the class of 1999, coaching his Bulldogs in his 4th season. Ben Brigham, the head coach of the Black Bears. Tarbuck played up the touchline. That's booted ahead by Matt Waller, but it had gone out into touch. Halldale will keep possession here on the throw. Maranacook's girls team, the defending MVC champs, knocked off Monmouth last year. Looking forward to seeing them in action as well as the season goes on. Carey. Played that out wide. That's played in to the 18. Carter Eldridge there. They're only trying to feed Eldridge. Now it's Chapin again. Eldridge stumbled a bit. Keegan Carey there. He's 5. His younger brother Grayson Carey, the rookie, number 10. Here's Keegan. Keegan Carey, the low shot, and a save made by Walters down low. And he pounced on that quickly, as it was Caleb Lorette who was looking for the rebound that never came. Chapin stops that, makes a nice move. Here's Jack Chapin. Lorette showed a bit too much of the ball, was hoofed away. Good battle going on here. Max Caban and Carter Eldridge. Eldridge wins this battle. It is a Halldale throw, and up comes Chapin to take it. Chapin's long throw into the area. Bouncing up and headed high and just spins wide. The opportunity was there. That was, once again, Caleb Lorette, who used his speed to just get to the ball and almost poked that with the header past Grant Walters, who made the right play to come out on it. Just didn't realize Lorette was there, I don't think. Good goal kick by the Black Bears and Grant Walters. Keegan Carey. Olsen on the far side. Olsen still. Nice step to knock that away by Seth Dunphy. Ben Platt makes a nice move. Worked out wide again. Reed Parlin trying to feed into the area. Out comes Eldridge. Halldale resets. Matt Waller as the fullbacks have pressed up. Chapin settles with the chest. Chapin again. We try to feed that into the area. He's got a body right there with him. Carter Bennett knocked that out. And that'll be the first corner of the game. It goes to Halldale. He scratched, though. It was Jacob Lyons who made that play.
Find the ball, Billy.
A quick corner and in-swing on a decent one, too. Headed toward goal. It rattles around in there and almost put home. Once that ball hits the ground in the area in a corner kick, the defense and the keeper gets nervous, but the Black Bears clear the danger. Ben Platt. Keegan Carey. Right back to Platt again. Fleming. Got over the head to Carter Eldridge. Tarbuck's in pursuit. Eldridge ran out of space. That was deflected by Tarbuck. It's another Halldale corner. Miles Fleming up to take this again. Fleming, the senior, can be used anywhere on the field. He's a quality goalkeeper. Can play midfield. Also active at the back, and use him a striker if they wanted to. Fleming left-footed. Another strong delivery. Headed toward goal and saved off the line. Or in. See, no signal, so it was saved off the line.
Wow, that was very close.
Tremendous save. Walters just got a hand on that and deflected it off a Bulldog. Got a play for the goal kick. So Halldale's threatened a couple of times. Maranacook's defense has been there to save the day. No closer than that last attempt. Maranacook organizing. Jacob Lyons will take the goal kick. Davis Medor will check in. He'll replace Caleb Lorette. Medor, a sophomore. He'll play right up front. Two sophomores attacking for the Bulldogs with Davis Medor and Carter Eldridge.
Well, part of that talented freshman class we saw last year, Rob.
And a lot of talent coming up. This young Halldale team is trying to build something here. Dunphy. Great battle with Keegan Carey, and Carey wins. Dunphy in pursuit. Sliding challenge, slowed Carey down. Jackson Olsen. Trying to work that up toward Medor. He'll get his first touch here. Into the area. He's looking for Carter Eldridge. And again, Walters, who will be active tonight, came right out to smother. Tarbuck. Chapin taking that off River Fallos' foot. Great help out from Sam Hayes to come over, and Chapin battles him as well. Grayson Carey out-muscled. Fleming. Keegan Carey. Carey's got Olsen making a run. Carey's kept it himself for a low shot that was blocked away. Carey again, just inside the area, tried to feed that through. He was looking for Davis Medor. Will that stay in for Olsen? It will. And again, Walters owning his area so far. Early pressure for Halldale. They've had the possession advantage as far as a territorial advantage as well. And one great opportunity, but no goal. Something on here for the Black Bears, perhaps. That's played into the path of River Fallows for a shot, but a good velocity on that, but it ends up wide. A quick counter from Maranacook looked dangerous there, and a good opportunity from the senior River Fallows. But he missed the frame, and it's a goal kick for Elliot Adams, the Halldale keeper. Miles Fleming, Halldale playing out of the back. Working that over toward Reed Parlin. That's back out for another goal kick for Halldale. 10th minute here of the 80. Looking to see who will get the breakthrough. Halldale's had the better chances, but Maranacook putting some pressure on with that counter a moment ago. Keegan Carey with a feint, but the ball bounced away from him. Here's Fallows again. Trying to play that over the top. It's in the area and still loose, but offside the call. I was looking around to see if anyone waved the flag out there, but it's two officials, not three. Actually, not an offside. They called a foul on Halldale. Great position for a free kick. Just outside the area, about 20 yards away. And Thatcher Riley stepping up. Looks like he'll take it. And will likely have a shot if he can find its way around the Halldale wall they're setting up right now. So Riley deferring. Max Caban instead. Here's Caban. Got the right angle, but just put it high. And the Bulldogs escape. A very dangerous looking position in that free kick. Fleming on the goal kick. Halldale's had the early opportunities, but a couple of good ones in rapid succession for Maranacook. They're starting to find their stride. Fallows. Work that past Sam Hayes. That's Dunphy out there. He and Hayes separate. Dunphy the last to touch that, so it's a Halldale throw. Ben Platt with it. He was very good in the contest last Thursday against the Winthrop Ramblers. Really ran the midfield for Halldale. A big role he'll play this year. That one wide for the goal kick for Halldale. Bulldogs and Maranacook today, and a big game on Friday. They'll head down to Danforth Street, down in Portland, to take on Waynfleets. Maranacook's off until next Thursday. They have, next Tuesday, I should say. They have the entire week off. They'll take on Winthrop, who Halldale opened up with on Thursday last. Caban right ahead to Sam Hayes again. Hayes trying to work that through as a Riley. Back to Hayes. Hayes outside the area, getting around the defenders. Platt's in to help out. Matt Waller battles nicely, and the Bulldogs manage to scamper it out. Grayson Carey with a long run up toward Eldridge. He's cut off. Eldridge back on it. Eldridge into the area. Eldridge puts it in front, and they score. Eldridge setting up Jackson Olsen, and Halldale leads 1-0. Well, that was just hustle and strength by the sophomore Carter Eldridge, and he put that on a tee for Olsen, who's
feed.
So the Bulldogs draw first blood here in the 13th minute. Jackson Olsen from Carter Eldridge. And a great ball from Grayson Carey, too, to set up Eldridge. The thing about soccer, you don't have primary and secondary assists. You only get the one, but Grayson Carey certainly deserves a mention for that pass that he made to start the play from midfield. That's Keegan Carey right now. Keegan challenged by River Fallos. Parlin maneuvering around Cameron Jones. It's all the way across to Caban. He'll hoof it away quickly. Waller tried to stab it out of the air, and Platt wants to play this back to safety. Elliott Adams with plenty of time and space, although the Black Bears on the attack here, pressing forward. Nice step up by Tristan Riley, the sophomore. Parlin will get to this in front of Cameron Jones. Carey. Tried the give and go. There's Parlin again. One touch to head by Miles Fleming. There's Eldridge again. Two defenders on him this time. Eldridge shot, got the shot away, and a decent one too. Despite excellent marking from the Black Bears, they had him covered pretty well. Didn't have much to shoot at. They put it near the frame, just over the crossbar, as you saw. And Richard McGibney in right now, number 4. He'll take Eldridge's spot. Carter earned a little bit of a rest. Jackson Olsen also off. Medora's up front. Grayson Carey. Switching to that left foot. Got Parlin arriving. Ben Platt. Chapin. Grayson Carey ahead. That's Medora again. Medora on the left foot into the area. Can he pick somebody out? There's a shot, Keegan Carey, and a great save by Walters. And he'll sting the palms of the sophomore keeper a little bit. The Bulldogs putting on the pressure after that opening goal. They'd like to double their advantage. McGibney. Elijah Denham right there on the sideline. Actually scratched that. It was Max Caban, number 1. Sam Hayes. Dispossessed by Keegan Carey, all MVC player last year. Parlin's calling for it. Got a little mixed up with Medor. Those two got too close together. A promising run. Has to reset. Waller. Platt again. Challenged by Riley. Chapin. Medora to stop for the pass, but McGibney making the run down the right flank, and Platt sees him. Trying to spot him out as that got by the defender. McGibney into the area. Can the Bulldogs turn for a shot? Not quite. It's knocked away. Keegan Carey was up there in the area. And now a shot from Grayson Carey. Topped that a little bit, didn't get the velocity he wanted in the end. No problem for Walters. That's nudged ahead. McGibney with fresh legs. He just came on. He's trying to pick out Medor. It's a throw in for Halldale. McGibney will defer to Chapin. Will take it. Dunphy back to break up the pass. Halldale will take another throw in right by the corner stick. Platt at the edge of the area, was muscled off the ball. Grayson Carey to the edge of the area now. Again, Parlin not afraid to get up in the play. He's forced back after two defenders converge to knock the ball away. Platt. Platt working out wide. Reed Parlin. Parlin trying to go down to the goal line. He's kept that in for now. Ball across the area, too far. He wanted McGibney, who's got it here. Chapin's behind him in support. Chapin, good ball into the area, headed high. And right at the keepers, Keegan Carey had a bid. There's a good ball movement from Halldale. They're using the full front of that field.
Well, the field definitely tilted, Rob. Only a couple of forays into the offensive end from Maranacook, but mostly Halldale, and it shows on the scoreboard 1-0.
Black Bears have looked dangerous when they have made those forays into the front third, but they've been rare. Keegan Carey. Oh, just dispossessed by Seth Dunphy at the end, or Carey was probably long gone. Matt Waller and Thatcher Riley in a battle, and Riley strips it away. Here's Thatcher Riley for a shot, and gotta credit Miles Fleming for coming back as Fleming altered that shot. Riley, if he had another step, likely puts that on the cage. Will Watson checking in now from Maranacook, Carter Bennett, and Maddox Murtha all entering the game for Ben Brigham and the Black Bears. Speaking of Miles Fleming, he'll take the goal kick. That hop by Mador. Carries on the run, and that was a smart play by Jacob Lyons. You don't mess around with that ball when you're the last line of defense, and Keegan Carey is bearing down on you. Once again, a good play to keep that away from Carey. Keegan Carey on the 18. There's a shot. Locked down by Thatcher Riley. Platt, not afraid to shoot from there, but this time tried to feather it into the area. Too many Maranacook players in the way. Platt works outside. Chapin the return ball. Stephen Jackson up front now, just coming in. Platt walking into the area. Platt. Oh, good work by the defense to knock that away from the Halldale man. It was in the area, and again, it's Seth Dunphy who's made a couple of strong defensive plays for the Black Bears. Fleming over the top. Into the area. Loose, but cleared. Again, the Bulldogs knocking at the door. Chapin in a battle with Maddox Murtha, who just came in. He's got fresh legs. The Black Bears pound that ahead. No one there in white, not yet anyway. Carter Bennett, the sophomore, pushing the issue again. He just came in too, so he's well rested. Intercepted by Maranacook. Will Watson had a hard time with that bouncing ball. It's out of play. And Halldale gets the throw, and they're going to sub as well as Colby Keene enters the game, the sophomore. They'll replace Davis Mador. Good battle over on that left touch line for the Bulldogs. Carter Eldridge has worked his way from the right side to the left wing. He's over there right now. Platt trying to return that. Eldridge, watched by Brennan Boyd. Eldridge. He'll work that way back. Popped into the area. And a glancing header wide. Once again, Jackson Olsen, who's already got the one goal, looking for his second. He was marked quite nicely. Henry Tarbuck, the rookie, did a great job in the Halldale senior. Halfway through the first half. Only scoring Jackson Olsen. Set up in front by Carter Eldridge, who just used his strength, size, and speed to set up the opportunity, and Olsen cashed it in. Olsen. Colby Keene calling for the ball. He's got it here. And Keene runs out of space under pressure from Thatcher Riley. And a goal kick for Maranacook. I'll correct myself as well. It was Jacob Lyons, 6, not Riley, 8. Riley's up front. Lyons is in the back. Fleming touches that ahead, but right to Maranacook, who plays it down the touch line. Fleming's on it over there to shield that away. There's a throw in for Halldale. It went off Will Watson. He was the last to touch it. Keegan Carey. Platt for Halldale, trying to switch the field. Olsen on the run for this. Henry Tarbuck again. Tarbuck's positioning in this contest has been outstanding defensively. And the rookie was there again. Platt. Tarbuck again, and he's not fooling around. Keegan Carey. Shielding his man off the ball, Watson. Kobe Keene on that far side. Parlin's there too. Carey. Eldridge, nifty move, he's in the area. Eldridge, a shot and a goal. It's Olsen again on the header, and it's 2-0 once again, set up from Carter Eldridge.
To that far post, and
Olsen slipped his marker. There's nothing at all that Grant Walters is going to do about that. And when you make a perfect feed like Eldridge did, he's just set up 2 easy goals that Jackson Olsen will hit every single time. So Olsen gets the pair of goals. He's got a brace. But Eldridge really impressive in how he set both of them up. Adams had to play that away. Keegan Carey a foul as he couldn't put the brakes on and ran over Will Watson. A free kick for the Black Bears.
well, once again this year, Caps's Pizza, Player of the Game. We'll only have one award this year, no drink award. If you're a business that has those types of drinks and things like that, and you want to do Player of the Game, we'd love to have you. Right now, we just got Caps's Pizza, and we're very thankful for them. They'll get a medium pizza, whoever we name as our Player of the Game.
Seth Dunphy there to take the free kick.
A little bit more towards the wider bill so we see the whole goal.
Dunphy. Deflected just wide. Oh, a dangerous setup for the Black Bears to pull one back. And they came close. Just the wrong side of the post for the boys in white. And 2 goals for Jackson Olsen, 2 assists for Carter Eldridge. And the Bulldogs a deserved 2-0 lead, given their possession and territorial advantage so far in this first half. And that's toward Olsen again. And again, a great play by Tarbuck. I'm impressed with his poise. Again, just a freshman. A tall order there to be one-on-one in open field with Jackson Olsen. Colby Keene. Olsen again. Good ball in the area, headed home! And this time it's the reverse. Olsen sets up Eldridge. And the Bulldogs have 3.
Well, the skilled offensive play is getting it done here today for Hall.
I have to ask Carter Eldridge if it's better really to give than receive, as he's given a couple of assists to Olsen, but I think he felt pretty good in that header that ends up in the back of the net.
Some pretty good teamwork going on here.
That duo up front, and Eldridge and Keene, has really come alive over the last 12 minutes. Goals in the 13th, 23rd, and 25th minute for Halldale. Let me mention, this is a team that can score some goals. So far, they've also played well defensively and not allowed any. One thing the Bulldogs have been sometimes prone to do in the early season and preseason is to get those leads and kind of have some defensive lapses, and I know Coach Rose's been working on that. You can't get comfortable in a game when there's so much time left, especially against a Maranacook club. Great move by Jackson. And Walters, he'll pick that up. The box score will show that Grant Walters has allowed 3 goals, but I defy you to tell me which one of those was his fault. None that I can see. Bulldog just made some strong offensive plays. That bounced up and hit the arm of the defender, Matt Waller. And a free kick off the handball for the Black Bears. Sam Hayes will take it for the visitors. Hayes waiting for his mates to set up by the 18. He's got 5 targets to pick out if he wants to launch that ahead. And one on the near side, too, as Maddox Murtha's moved up. Here's the offering. Good high ball into the area. It lands. And put toward the goal, close but no. Again, the Black Bears have looked threatening when they've worked the ball up into the front third. And that time, Maddox Murtha just put it wide. That's why the Bulldogs can't take anything for granted with this 3-goal lead. Halldale called for another foul, an open play, and a free kick to Maranacook once again. Jacob Lyons gets us back underway. This time a free kick for Halldale as that ball ended up in a crowd, and Miles Fleming tries to catch the defense unaware. Won't do so, though, as Brennan Boyd's over there. He'll play that out into touch, and Maranacook defense can regroup. Subs both ways. River Fallos and Max Caban back in for Maranacook, and Richard McGibney. He'll return for the Bulldogs, and a big hand for Carter Eldridge when he comes off. And why not? A goal and 2 assists. And an embrace from his partner Jackson Olsen as well, who's got the reverse of that scoreline. 2 goals and 1 helper. And those two have set up all 3 Halldale goals. Reed Parlin with a ball for the throw-in for Halldale. McGibney. Back to Ben Platt. Platt going round and round as to play that back. McGibney racing for it. Couldn't quite get to it. Platt played ahead again. Great physical work by the freshman Grayson Carey, but he couldn't quite break through. Seth Dunphy helping out in that tackle from Maranacook. Chapin. Too many Black Bears there. Chapin, a great tackle. He went down to steal that from Murtha. Medor battling 2 Maranacook players. He'll help out and send that right back. It's Steven Jackson. Open by the 18. Grayson Carey works that in. Jackson there again. And it's a corner for Halldale or a goal kick. It's a goal kick. Caleb Lorette back in for Halldale, and Cameron Jones, the freshman, re-entering for Maranacook. Going over Platt's head. Blasted away by Tarbuck. Ben Platt. Grayson Carey. Platt again. He's really being bulldogged out there. That was Will Watson who challenged Platt. Chapin. Lorette knocked that off of Tarbuck. It's a Halldale throw. Ben Platt. He's advancing. Rolling that into the area. And conceding the corner. Put out a play by Tristan Riley, the sophomore. And out comes Chapin to take the corner. Chapin setting up right-footed. This will be an outswinging corner if you can bend that around into the area. And pick out one of his teammates in black. It's kind of line drive at the goal. And it ends up at the side netting. Ricky McGibney got there. That went all the way through. Almost looked like it might have been an Olympico for Chapin as the way that bent back down toward the goal. Looked to me like he was trying for the outswinger right-footed, but it didn't swing. More dangerous as it turned out. Max Caban. Caban trying the long ball. He just sent his partner the wrong way, Thatcher Riley, but Caban's battling Platt. Platt dispossessed right in the stroke of midfield by Dunphy. Fallos. Wide to Watson. Into the area, just too close to the keeper, and diving on that, Elliott Adams, just before it, went up for a corner. Adams, I think, well aware that Thatcher Riley was right up there in the action, hoping for a mistake, and he almost capitalized. Jones. Tarbuck. Nice play by Jones, who's met there by Chapin. Now Chapin and Caban battling. There's a great battle between two sophomores. And Caban wins the throw. Sam Hayes back in for Maranacook, and Halldale captain Keegan Carey re-enters for the Bulldogs.
I thought you were a little optimistic with that return time, given the afternoon traffic.
Tarbuck will take the throw. Thatcher Riley. That's off him, and this time Halldale gets possession. Chapin, good long, strong throw. Medor tried to connect with Lorette. Carey ends up with it. The Bulldogs might get a chance to break here if they hurry. The Black Bears have 6 back, however. They defuse that nicely. Ben Platts. Back to Fleming again. Medor couldn't contain it. And now comes the keeper to pick that up. Grant Walters calling off his defense. Walters has been aggressive in the area. That's paid off for him more often than not. This time it won't have to be, as Platts attempted through ball, misses both Medor and Lorette, so it rolls in on Walters. He'll pick it up.
And certainly can't fault him on any of the Halldale goals.
Oh,
all just beautiful passing plays. And
Bulldogs just executed offensively, and really nothing at all the keeper Walters could do. But you can see what he can do when he gets the opportunity, and a great quick shot from Keegan Carey, and Walters not only stopped it, but trapped it.
yeah, Carey with a quick left foot right there. Label draw.
Keegan's got good velocity
He
on his
surely
shot.
does.
Here's Thatcher Riley into the area. Chance for the Black Bears. Centered. Out comes Elliott Adams to just knock that away. They had a man in the area in River Fallows, and it had Elliott Adams not gotten there, the Black Bears likely claw one back.
Well, Halldale obviously with the territorial play, but quality chances. You were on this earlier, Rod. The first couple of chances they had were quality, and they remain so. Not often you see that. A dominant game by Halldale on the scoreboard, 3-0, but they could certainly, Maranacook could certainly be within 1 or 2 here.
They've been a bit vulnerable at the back, the Bulldogs have been. Maranacook trying to use their speed to find some empty space in that back third and set things up as the Bulldogs very aggressive. They've got a lot of speed as well, and Coach Jesse Rowe is using all 10 of his field players to set up the attack. Halldale's a team that'll score plenty of goals this year. They're a run-and-gun club. They'll try from the back with Grayson Carey. Platt had to settle it. Parlin back to Platt again. Lorette popped that high. It made contact with Carey, back to Lorette again. And Lorette trying to get by Cameron Jones. He played it too close to Walters, who casually scoops it up.
Lights aren't on yet, but they'll be on for the second half.
I would think so.
It's getting dark earlier. I noticed that the other day. And
Summer's going fast. Nice getting longer.
yeah, I think it's almost dark a little bit before 7 or just after 7. Sunset now before 7 o'clock.
With football games, they're pretty much in the
Yeah.
dark once the kickoff
Right.
rolls around. That's usually 7 p.m. Medor and Lorette. And again, there's Tarbuck in the way over there in his left back position. He's been tough to work the ball by in that touchline. McGibney deferring to Parlin. Parlin out muscle, but not legally. Good strong challenge there on Max Caban, who goes over and slaps Parlin's hand. It's a Halldale free kick. Was intercepted by Jones. He's got it now. Given back to the Bulldogs, miscommunication. Chapin heads that down toward Ben Platt. Medor and Lorette both there. This gets by both. Medor stopping, resetting. Grayson Carey. Oh, just foiled on the edge of the area. A strong challenge again, and that time it was Seth Dunphy, a junior center back. Platt again. Chapin in space, strong a crowd though, 2 defenders there. He's got no support right now, so Chapin's going to take it himself and does manage to escape. Platt to Chapin again. Nudge to Platt. Platt, he'll take that. That time, a little too much air underneath, and it's over the bar. Here's Corrigan Greenhalgh into the game for the first time, the rookie number 18. He'll get some action here at the close of the first half.
Well, nice luxury for Coach Rowe to have to be able to get everybody some action here in the first half.
Rest some legs in the late stages, keep some players fresh, and get some experience for another rookie.
Really love these 6 o'clock games. Parents can get here after work.
Corrigan Greenhalgh, the younger brother of KJ Greenhalgh, who played soccer for the Bulldogs in basketball, now at St. Lawrence University, playing for the Saints basketball team. Up there in Canton, New York. As far north as you can go on the East Coast without venturing into Canada. Booted away by Dunphy. And a throw in for Halldale. And there's Greenhalgh to take it.
We're a couple of seconds off on the clock. Not bad. Within 2 or 3.
Greenhalgh. Carey's got some space here. Carey kind of worked the ball into traffic. Still has it, though, and now his shot is blocked. I don't think Carey realized he had as much space as he had. He was looking for a partner to set something up with. And he had the bird's eye view that I have. He might have realized the best opportunity there might have been the shot. Here's another corner for Halldale. It's number 4. Reed Parlin taking this time. He's setting up right-footed. An in-swinging corner. And way too close to Walters, who comes out to claim. Waller to head that down. Grayson Carey in the middle of 2 Black Bears. Lost that battle to Sam Hayes. Played ahead, but right on Miles Fleming's leg. A spin on that ball, but it comes down to Fallos. Mador. Platt again with Riley advancing on him. Keegan Carey. Again trying to play through. The Bulldogs really trying those precision passes, and they've done well with those. Set up a couple of pretty goals. Great hustle there by Cam Jones and Matt Waller. Waller wins the race by a step. Platt faking the shot. Wants to set up Lorette. Lorette rounds the keeper, put in front and cleared away, but Lorette has it again. And again, the Black Bears get it out. Platt turns, shoots, and a save made by Walters. That was through traffic. And you wondered for a moment if that Platt shot had eyes and would sneak all the way through. But Walters had it from the start. Caban. Up toward Carter Bennett. Adams drills it away. Kirsten Raleigh knocked that ahead. There's Max Caban again over on the right wing for Maranacook. Last minute of the first half. Any other opportunities coming? Doesn't look like it was just 10 seconds to go, but maybe a chance for Halldale here if they really hurry. Carey took a look up, saw the clock. Platt. That bounced off toward Lorette. Lorette tumbled over the keeper. Won't be a call here, and time expires. Halldale showed for a penalty, but I don't think there was much there. And that's the way the first half's going to end. A couple of goals for Jackson Olsen, both set up by Carter Eldridge in the 13th minute and the 23rd minute. And then just 2 minutes later, the 2 reversed roles. Eldridge scoring off a header and a great feed from Jackson Olsen. 3-0 the score at halftime. The home side, the Halldale Bulldogs, in front of Maranacook on Munzing Media.
We are Bulldog Strong. We are a local organization committed to kids, committed to our community, dedicated to teaching the next generation how to give their time and talents to make a difference, and supporting those affected by cancer. Bulldog Strong Basketball was established in 2013 when my own mother was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I saw firsthand her struggles, doubts, fears, and her amazing fight to live. Cancer does not discriminate, and so many of us have been directly affected by the disease. Our basketball family has grown over the past 8 years, and we continue in our mission to provide opportunities like our summer camp, All-Star Showcase, and our 3-day invitational to raise money for those in need. Through competition on the court, we learned so much about how sports can shape our lives in a positive way. We are passionate in what we do. We are proud of our Bulldog Strong family. We are incredibly thankful for the support we have received. Kids, community, and caring for one another is who we are. Remember, no one fights alone.
At Fowler's Roofing, our staff and crews are very reliable and professional. We've been servicing New England for over a decade. When we approach a job from the free estimate to the finished product, the #1 goal is establishing trust with the homeowner and to provide them with 100% satisfaction. We specialize with shingle roofing, framing, siding, earthwork, metal roofing, metal buildings, and so much more. We are proud members of the Better Business Bureau, the Kennebec Valley Chamber of Commerce, and the Mid-Maine Chamber of Commerce. We are fully certified, thoroughly insured, and we offer a 24-hour emergency service serving the state of Maine, as well as a 5-year warranty on labor. As a business in the Kennebec County area, we are very proud to be a continuing sponsor for local schools and sports teams, building a better community with Fowler's.
Have you heard about free college?
It's free.
It's free.
It's free.
Recent high school graduates from the classes of 2020, 21, 22, and 23 can attend CMCC for free. The free college scholarship pays 2 years of tuition and mandatory fees. No income or age limits. What are you waiting for? It's free.
Leaving CM with no debt is going to set me up for my future.
Visit cmcc.edu/free for details.
Coaches know you can't win a game without proper planning and execution. Let Gosline Retirement Planning coach you into a confident retirement. Here at Gosline Retirement, we provide that proper planning and help you utilize a step-by-step approach on all facets of your retirement planning. We provide guidance on income planning, wealth management, understanding taxation, Medicare and long-term care, and legacy and estate planning. We pride ourselves on working hard for those who have worked hard their entire lives. So, schedule your appointment today and let the team at Gosline Retirement Planning put together a retirement game plan for you. Elliott Office Products is a family-owned business that has been around since 1985. Grampy Charlie started the business as a service technician, and it has evolved into a full-servicing printing company. From simple copies to full logo design, we offer it all under one roof. Located in Farmingdale, Maine, we are at the heart of many different communities. We love assisting new and existing customers with any of their printing needs. Stop by, call, email, or send us a message on Facebook. We would love to help.
When I'm on the road speaking, I'm able to have sidebar conversations with everybody that wants to come talk to me. And I hear about their family and loved ones that are going through maybe cancer, maybe a critical illness, maybe something, being disabled from a job and not having the coverage that they need because their health care just didn't cover it.
I ask that you would allow one of our experienced representatives to come into your business so that we are able to educate you on the value of these very, very important products.
Same thing as always.
That's the front of the net.
All those little things to make you what you are.
0, 3, 1, 2, 3, 0.
Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. That's it right here.
Carver's Driving Academy is the perfect place to learn the rules of the road. Prepare to hit the road with confidence with their 3-week intensive course. Students will not only learn the basics of driving, but we offer individual, high-intensity instruction. We offer in-person and online classes, and our 3-week classes are perfect for student athletes. At Carver's Driving Academy, we are driven to excellence. Check us out on Facebook or email us at carversdriving@gmail.com.
Strategic Real Estate Services, serving all buyers and sellers. 2 locations, 335 Water Street, Gardner, and 83 Kennedy Memorial Drive, Waterville. From residential to commercial, solutions and strategies that equal results for you. Visit Strategic RE Services.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation. Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
Rob Kennedy, Rob Munzing, Bill Hastings on our camera today. We're at the Simmons Complex at Halldale High School, and the Halldale Bulldogs looking for their second win of the season in as many games. Off to a strong start after one half. They lead the Maranacook Black Bears 3-0. And it started early for Halldale. They controlled possession from the get-go, and they set up some beautiful goals in this first half. The first one by Jackson Olsen, who knows how to score them, but
So we just got a good look at that one.
second goal was the same combination. And again, it was a perfect pass. Bulldogs led after 23 minutes 2-0. And then goals, scores this one. He and Olsen have had a field day in the first half. That's the bulk of the Bulldogs scoring 3-0. A couple of decent counterattacks for the Black Bears. They did look dangerous from time to time when they got the ball into the front third. The Bulldogs just prevented them from possessing the ball all that much and really have not allowed much as far as possession in the front third especially. But they have been vulnerable to some counterattacks, the Bulldogs have been, and the Black Bears trying to press back. If they can get one early on in this first half, it might make for a very interesting finish here at Halldale High School.
I'd like to recognize one of our other great new sponsors, CB Matson, coming in as a sponsor this year, and they have been offering affordable, high-quality housing here in the central Maine area and all of Maine since 1959, so we welcome CB.
To Waynfleet on Friday. Back home for 2 next week. There's a game, or 1 next week. There's a game at Mountain Valley that right now is up in the air as far as if that game will get moved next Tuesday up in Rumford. Bulldogs next home in 9 days, next Thursday. The Oak Hill Raiders coming to town. Maranacook, they're off until next Tuesday. They'll go to Winthrop. And then Mountain Valley will come to Reed Field on Thursday. And at Oak Hill on the 23rd, these two teams will meet in a rematch out in Reed Field on October the 3rd. Good to have these two rivals back in the same class and same conference. For a while, they didn't meet each other. Maranacook playing in the KVAC in Class B, the Bulldogs in the MVC in Class C, and the Black Bears now in Class C, and they switch conferences. So these two teams will play each other quite a bit in all sports, and that's good for both programs.
Yeah, I got a couple adjustments. I see got to get the audio onto the replays. We'll do that here for second half.
So Caleb Lorette is all set to get things underway for the Bulldogs. Halldale wearing the black uniforms. They'll attack from right to left here in the second half.
It helps to know the kids like you do, these Halldale kids, when you get black shirts and dark numbers, huh, Rob?
Well, it's not so bad during the daylight.
Yeah.
The lights here are pretty good, too. But, yeah, it's not exactly a dark on dark, but without the outlines, it can be a little tough on the far side of the field. Maranacook, though, with the black on white, that's been no problem. Once the referee is ready and he's given the signal, we're underway in the second half. Lorette up front with Grayson Carey. Keegan Carey is attacking midfielder. Here's Ben Platt. Keegan Carey trying to turn his way around Seth Dunphy. Worked outside. Jack Chapin over there. Chapin had a very strong first half from his right back position. Now Platt calling out some instructions. Wants to play this over the top. Might succeed in doing so, but 3 Black Bears there, and it's hoofed away. 2 players there, and Tristan Riley and Jacob Lyons, 2 sophomores. Some quality young players, this Maranacook team as well. I've talked quite a bit about the youngsters for Halldale, but this team as well, relatively young, the Black Bears. Olsen. Eldridge. Caban tried to play that out into touch. It stayed in. Eldridge still. Now Platt. A lot of space for Platt here. He'll shoot. And he just missed high. That's a dangerous guy to leave open just outside the 18 because Ben Platt is not shy about shooting. And he can score him from that distance. That time just a bit over the bar. He's had a couple attempts. He's gone high on both, but that was close. First one was a bit more of a moonshot, but that one. Definitely a little nervous moments for Grant Walters, but he had to play it all the way. Lyons gets us back underway. Platt stole that away. Trying to play into the area again, and out comes Walters. Just let this one ride for a goal kick. Jacob Lyons will take the goal kick for his keeper. Walters also a sophomore. 4 seniors and 2 juniors on this Maranacook team. A lot of sophomores and freshmen, so kind of look at the Black Bears as rebuilding a little bit this year. But you can definitely see the seeds planted for the future, and the present's not so bad either. Scoreline tonight notwithstanding to this point. That's across the face of goal. No one home for Halldale. Here's a race for it. Reed Parlin into the area. Booted away. Grayson Carey back to Platt. Platt wants another go, takes it this time, and that time puts it on frame. And those bouncers can be difficult. Well, this field right now in great condition. Maybe the best I've ever seen it. I've been at Halldale a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, talking to Chris Ransel, they put a lot of work into this, and it's really paid off. It's beautiful. I haven't seen a grass surface anywhere at any level better than this. In the atmosphere here with the trees in the back, beautiful, beautiful spot.
Gorgeous night for a soccer game here in early mid-September. Dunphy. Good ball across the face of goal. They wanted Caban over there. The ball a little too hard to handle for him, but he chases it down. Caban, Chapin, they've been battling all night. Chapin wins the throw. No, he doesn't. He thought he did. The referee says, nope, that is Maranacook ball. Caban toward Fallows. Grayson Carey outside. Here's Jackson Olsen arriving. He's got great speed. Olsen challenged by Tarbuck. Olsen spooning that down the touchline. Grayson Carey. Carey tried to turn that. He knocked it out into touch, and it's a throw in for Maranacook. Got to credit the defense there, making that play. That was Tristan Riley.
Wider Billy.
Headed forward, there's, again, Miles Fleming. Ben Platt. Parlin to Olsen, nifty move by Olsen to shake off Sam Hayes. Olsen continuing, Halldale with numbers. Lorette played back, great play. Oh, what a challenge that was in the air, but Halldale's still dangerous. And Seth Dunphy saved the day. He made that first challenge and did so legally. Dangerous area to make a lunging challenge like that, but he had no choice, and he pulled it off and then cleared the ball. And booted away again by the Black Bears. Once again, it's Tristan Riley, the big sophomore. Halldale, though, pressing the issue once again. The edge of the area. Played back, stepping up in support, Matt Waller. Olsen on a brace, he's got two. And a good low shot right at Walters again, who very, very reliable when called upon tonight. He's made numerous saves. And usually when he's touched the ball, he's trapped it immediately and not allowed any kind of second chance for Halldale. 3 goals he's been beaten on tonight are ones that I'm not sure anyone would have stopped. That's played through. Carey looking to see if perhaps he was offside. Didn't matter as that ends up with Walters. I wonder if Carey had gotten to that ball first, if a whistle would have come. Fleming pops that high in the air. Waller beats 2 players to it. Platt, one of the captains ahead. Caleb Lorette. Great run down the sideline. Here come the Bulldogs. Across the face of goal, just wide. And that was Eldridge again, who's had himself a great night. No one on the end of that feed. Not sure if he was trying to put that goalward or set up a teammate in the area. It looked like a setup to me, but no one there in black.
Yeah, they've almost always had somebody at that far post all night, just not that time to collect it for Eldridge's cross.
4-0 if anyone's there. It's played out wide. Parlin just beaten to it by Henry Tarbuck. Called Tarbuck's name a lot tonight. If you're watching this game, you wouldn't realize he's a first-year player. Not the way he's played tonight. He looks like a veteran out there. Thatcher Riley. Contact with Fleming. Riley into the area, no one in white. It's hoofed away. Cam Jones, who got the goal against Mount Abram in the opening contest for the Black Bears. There's a decent shot. It's wide. The attempt by River Fallows doesn't trouble Adams. He watches that drift, but a good attempt by the Black Bears, pushing to claw one back here. As Colby Keene entering the game. And Caleb Lorette for Halldale will head to the bench for a bit.
This will be the first of 6 regular season games we'll do up here this fall. 2 each for boys soccer, girls soccer, and field hockey. I just got word field hockey's moved their field, so we're going to have to re-examine if we can even do anything over there.
That shot deflected, the attempt from Fallows again, but 2 Bulldogs full backs in the way. Caban lunging for that. Was out-jumped, however. Good work by Eldridge. He'll regain some space. Ben Platt now. Olsen. Carey calling for it. Trying to time his run, stay onside. That's worked outside by Grayson Carey. Chapin. Back down the touchline. That's worked in front of goal, headed away again. Tarbuck over to play it. A long shot, drifts wide. And the Bulldogs continue to put on that pressure here in the second half. All 3 goals in the first half, if you're just joining us. Jackson Olsen has 2 of them for Halldale, both set up by Carter Eldridge. Then Olsen sets up Eldridge for the third at the 25th minute. 3 goals in a 12-minute span for Halldale to open up the game. Now, credit the Black Bears, they have been battling back. Chapin. Eldridge, he's got some space here. Can he get by the defender? He does. Back out from Keene to Eldridge again. Trying to set it up on the 18. Carey scores! You could feel that one coming the minute Carey got through, and he was just lurking there by the 18 to be set up. And Halldale tacks on another. It's 4-0.
Well, let's see if I've got the audio fixed on the replay. You're going to see the replay. You might hear somebody, too. Well, here it is. Sorry, we don't have the audio on the replays. We've got to check that out.
The Bulldogs with a 4th goal. Keegan Carey has got it again. And here comes Halldale again. Eldridge into the area. Carey outside. There's a shot, and maybe the best save of the game by Walters, and he's made a couple of doozies. That low liner was bouncing, and he had to come across and parry that away. Halldale's 5th corner of the night. Dane Dixon is in the contest now. He's going to come up and take the corner. He's there as an option, though, if they decide to go short. Parlin. Strong delivery, but headed away. Well defended by Tristan Riley. Fleming. No problem at all for Walters there as he's by himself in the area. No black jersey around. About to enter the 51st minute of the 80. Halldale with a 4-0 lead. They've been full value for it. That's worked outside. Grayson Carey dispossessed. There's his older brother, Keegan. Keegan trying to turn outside. He's got a pursuer in Seth Dunphy. Ben Platt. Eldridge on the ricochet. Into the area. Carter Eldridge has forced his way back. Keegan Carey. That delivery deflected on the way by, and that went off a Maranacook play. Looks like a corner kick here for Halldale as Richard McGibney back in for the Bulldogs. And Carter Bennett re-entering for the Black Bears. Bulldogs have not conceded a corner yet in this game. This is their 6th. It's Miles Fleming who's going to come over and take this. Jack Chapin's been replaced. The left-footed Fleming didn't have that bend toward the goal. It's out by the 18. Keegan Carey with a shot again directly at the keeper, and Walters absorbs it. He has been dynamite when handling the ball tonight. If he's been able to touch it, he's saved it. Keegan Carey for Halldale. Grayson Carey. Trying the through ball again, and a couple of targets to pick out. A little too far, however. Reed Parlin, Colby Keene, 2 sophomores. Couldn't run that ball down. A little too strong for their fellow second-year man. Keegan Carey. Carey trying to go around the defender and does. It's Dunphy who forces him outside eventually. Here's Grayson Carey. McGibney. Platt got crossed up with a teammate there. Carter Eldridge. Halldale still in the area. Reed Parlin. Parlin shot. A 2-hopper again. Those aren't easy, but Walters makes the stop and quickly pounces on the loose change. Stabbed out of the air again nicely by Fleming. Parlin. Parlin battling. Had to get by Hayes. Grayson Carey. Nice ball to Keegan. And a great tackle in the area. Seth Dunphy right there to take away what looked like a glorious scoring chance for Halldale. McGibney couldn't quite keep that in play. It's a goal kick for the Black Bears. Will Watson back in from Maranacook. Also Maddox Murtha coming back in, and Davis Medor re-entering for Halldale. Now, you would know by watching this game, if you didn't know the score, that Maranacook was down 4 goals by the way they're fighting and battling. No quitting the boys in white out there at all. They've been up against it a bit tonight, possession-wise, and of course on the wrong side of the score line. But not for lack of fighting or trying. Seth Dunphy. Trying to play that down the flank. Murtha just on. Reed Parlin. Played to space. Ben Platt fills that space. Eldridge. Keene's calling for it. He was sandwiched between 2 Maranacook players. Carry forced back by Dunphy. Great work by Seth Dunphy to force the Halldale captain all the way back to his side of midfield. Now Halldale on the attack again. Just to the 18, hoofed away. That's played ahead, and it's a foot race. And that's a corner, the first of the game. Good hustle by Thatcher Riley to force the issue. Miles Fleming had to concede the corner. And Maranacook will take this. So he was heading to the corner to take the kick. It's got to be Sam Hayes. Here in the 56th minute. Hayes. Into the area. It's loose in the area. Bulldogs have to get rid of it. And they will eventually. Out they come. McGibney trying to ball handle his way out of traffic. Played right up the middle, and Ricky McGibney's speed got him to that ball. Murtha tried to stop him, couldn't quite do so. Here's Steven Jackson. Jackson, left-footed shot, will skip just wide. He was under some pressure there from Tarbuck, and Tarbuck didn't give him any daylights. Cameron Jones back in for Maranacook. Jacob Lyons will take the goal kick for the Black Bears. Jackson heads that ahead, only as far as River Fallows, however. Play it right back to Jackson again. Keene racing for this. He'll be beaten to it. Colby Keene, though, forcing the issue. Couldn't keep it in play. It's a goal kick. And Max Caban back in. And Brennan Boyd, number 11, will check out for Maranacook. Caban will stay up front. They've moved number 2, Will Watson, back to a fullback spot. He's over there on the left back position. Dixon knocked that ahead. Fleming. A throw in for Maranacook. Jones. Trying to work his way wide. Actually scratched that, it was Watson. And Watson up to take the throw here. He's got Jones for support. There was Sam Hayes on it. It's a Maranacook corner once again. A couple in rapid succession for the Black Bears as they look to get on the score sheet. Hayes setting up. Try to swing this away from Elliott Adams, the keeper. Not too close and headed high. Players tumbling down there. That shot may have gone to the side netting, but Adams claimed it anyway and wants to start a quick counter. That bounces over defenders, or actually skies over them, and now it's Eldridge. Eldridge has a step, but he's forced outside by the defender. Well, Watson's over there. Now Ben Platt. Platt couldn't quite get past the last defender. Jacob Lyons stopped him. Eldridge on it again. Nice play by Watson. Caban both over there. Caban was fouled, so it's a free kick for the Black Bears. Headed toward Platt, he'll nudge it ahead. Bulldogs. Mador. He's challenged. Taken away from Medor. Back up comes Caban. Caban's got some space now. He'll play it himself. Finally stood up defensively. That was Jackson who came up to slow him down. Scratch that Waller. 6, not 8. Maranacook now a little space, although Platt's going to force the issue. Oh, that's a nice ball. Into the offensive end. And a low shot. Skews wide. A good opportunity for Thatcher Riley, though. And again, the Black Bears showing some life on those counters. They look dangerous when they've gotten the ball into the front third, but nothing to show for it yet.
Well, they're at the stage now, 4-0 here, 20 minutes left in the game. You're looking, to hang your hat on something here and continue to grow the team as a team. Still early in the season. Lots of soccer to be played this season, so you're looking to finish strong here and, try to, if you don't get a goal, don't let Halldale score. But they'd like to get a goal or two here and feel pretty good about themselves in the second half.
The way they've played in this game, they deserve a goal. Just hasn't worked out for them yet. Maybe here. That attempt, though. Miles Fleming's very good stabbing the ball out of the air like that, and good thing is that would have come through to Jacob Lyons. Now an opportunity. That's deflected. Shot taken by Riley again. He's had some chances. Here come the Bulldogs. Grayson Carey wanted to find Lorette. Murtha avoids Carey's tackle in a battle of tens. Booted away by Corrigan Greenhalgh, number 18. He just came in. Murtha outside to Hayes. Hayes dispossessed by Olsen, but Olsen a little too much contact there. You saw him push a little bit off with that forearm, and that drew the ref's attention, and a free kick for Maranacook. Robert Sylvester about to check in. Seth Dunphy for Maranacook. And both end of the game at the next opportunity. Good long kick by Jacob Lyons. And again, knocked out of the air. There's an art to that, Miles Fleming, as far as he playing the ball off the air like that, not letting it bounce. Not easy to do, and you can get burned if you miss, but he hasn't missed. Carey trying to connect with Caleb Lorette. Well, that with great speed. He wins the throw-in. And here comes Sylvester for Halldale. And Dunphy back in for Maranacook. 62nd minute of the 80. McGibney off for Halldale. And Carter Bennett, the sophomore, he'll check out for Maranacook. No problem in that shot for the keeper, Walters. Grayson Carey set that up. And here's Keegan Carey. Showed a little too much of the ball momentarily to Maddox Murtha. Murtha concedes the throw. Carey will take it for Halldale. Looked like he might defer there to Greenhalgh, but Carey took it. Carey outside. Medor working forward. Olsen, his shot deflected. Over out there on the left wing side. For the Black Bears, that is. So they'll clear it all the way down the field. And they'll reset for Elliott Adams. Waller ahead. His defense has been very stout for the Bulldogs here in this game. Worked outside, Weber Sylvester on the challenge. Now Waller ahead. Grayson Carey, stepped in front of by Dunphy. There's a midfield battle going on here. In the 64th minute of the 80. 3 goals in the first half for Halldale. Just 1 in the second. Keegan Carey's has given the Bulldogs that 4-0 advantage they currently enjoy. Black Bears clear the danger. Fleming, he's been very reliable in the center of that defense. Keegan Carey. Carey stood up and knocked away by Will Watson. Black Bears looking to attack here. Halldale's got numbers back. Was played back by River Fallos. Fallos open if they can get it to him. That's where they're going right now. Great work to knock that away from Fallos, however. That was Greenhalgh who came over to make the defensive play. Hayes with the throw-in. Just outside the area. The Bulldogs don't allow them to get inside toward their keeper. Caleb Lorette turning. Keegan Carey's with him. Has support in the near side from Steven Jackson. Jackson hears Murtha's footsteps. Jackson into the area, played back outside the 18. Carey. Carey passed that across, Davis Medor. Medor trying to bulldoze his way through. Olsen played that out, Olsen with it again. Too many white jerseys for a shot for Olsen, but he gets himself some freedom and daylight here. And again, defended well by the Black Bears. Jackson into the area. Bulldogs trying to open themselves up for a shot, and the Black Bears defense wasn't allowing it. Maybe here. Lorette trying to set something up. Medor's shot. That'll drift wide for a goal kick. We've seen a lot of that tonight over the 65 minutes and change we've played as Ben Platt back in for Halldale. Steven Jackson will come out, and Carter Eldridge back in as well. Davis Medor will be replaced by Coach Jesse Rowe and the Bulldogs. Bulldogs with 10 goals already on the season, 6 against the Winthrop Ramblers. 4 here so far tonight. That's played back toward goal and a miscommunication. Adams has to go back and chase that down. Greenhalgh played that back toward the keeper, and Adams, I think, was expecting the delivery to be somewhere else. But in the end, no harm to the Bulldogs. Good tussle going on over by the far corner flag. That's out of play, but it's a corner for Maranacook. Brennan Boyd back in. Maddox Murtha will come out. Sam Hayes over to take the corner. It's the third of the evening for Maranacook. That ball played out behind, and we'll do it again. Black Bears with 4 corners all in the second half. And it's Hayes again to take, right-footed. No problem for Halldale to clear. Ben Platt. Black Bears trying again down that left wing side, but it's out into touch. Maranacook, though, does maintain possession. Hayes on the throw. Dunphy. No one there in white in the pass, so Platt will happily take it. Rather Carey, excuse me. Keegan Carey. Greenhalgh. Up that left side. Pursued and chased down by Will Watson. This might be a decent ball. Can Eldridge get to it? No, but hops too close to the keeper. And Walters grabs it. Good idea for the Bulldogs. But Walters anticipated that one perfectly. Waller knocks that ahead. Keegan Carey had that stolen. Good work by River Fallos. But now Platt in to help out. Olsen with 2 goals already. Olsen still. Olsen into the area. Olsen trying to center. Carey got the shot away. Too many people are there, though. It was blocked. Eldridge racing for it. Walters punches it out of danger. Eldridge trying to feed that across the 18. No one home. Platt tried to work that outside. Succeeded in doing so, and now Ben Platt has the ball back for Halldale. Grayson carry. Olsen, shot, and he got underneath that. It's over the bar. Jack Chapin back in for Halldale, and Reed Parlin also re-enters, 2 sophomores back in the game. It's a senior and sophomore laden team, this Bulldogs club. Those 2 classes make up the bulk of the roster, about 80% in fact. River Fallows tried to exploit some weakness in the middle, but there's no weakness out there at all when Miles Fleming's in the middle of things. That was Grayson Carey, not Medor. Crunching challenge that time by Reed Parlin. Boy, Parlin has great battle going on here with Will Watson. 2 young players, Watson a freshman, Parlin a sophomore. They both wear number 2. And Will Watson doesn't quit. He's really pursuing out there. Caleb Lorette, under 10 to go here. Halldale with a 4-0 lead. They've been in control from the get-go. Lorette feeding it down that wing. Reed Parlin's there. Across the face of goal, no one home. That'll go for a goal kick. Back in the game, Maddox Murtha, the junior from Maranacook. Coming up at the end of the contest, of course, we'll have our Caps's Pizza. Player of the game, the Halldale player, named the Caps's Pizza Player of the Game, gets a free pizza from Caps's. It's 1 free medium, 10-inch, 1-topping pizza.
And we redid the Capser ad, went down the other day and reshot the ad, Rob, because we'd made that during COVID. So there were a couple of scenes where employees were masked up, so we wanted to fix that, so we did. Got some new footage.
Here's a chance for the Black Bears down the right flank. Murtha taking on the defender, Miles Fleming. Back to Murtha again. Fleming won't give him any peace over there on the touchline. He makes the clear. That's out at a touch. Olsen couldn't save it.
Yeah, we're continuing to work on our sponsor packages. We'll be making a nice ad for McGee Construction with their Arrogant products out in their pits. So we're going to do that. Just wrote the script for that today. Nate did. So we'll be updating that.
Black Bears with an opportunity here, but that snuffed out by Platt.
No, just a plug for our sponsors. That they keep this free. We're one of the few free streaming services, and that's all because of our sponsors, and we thank them so much for their help. Fowler's has also got a new ad there that they made. I looked at it, I said, that's fantastic. It turns out, Rob, it was one of my former students made the ad. I got to go back and change his grade like to A+++.
Retroactive on that GPA.
Oh, it was fantastic. Dakota Willett made the ad. It was fantastic. You saw it at halftime.
Reed Parlin, no one there in black. He'll bounce that in on goal. Walter's an easy claim.
So we'll be here again on the 14th for St. Dom's Halldale field hockey if we can do a game from that new spot up there. I had no idea that happened, and I don't know if we can do that. I'll check that out tomorrow.
That's pending. Hopefully we can broadcast it. The Halldale field hockey team has really made strides. Watched the game on Friday. They lost to Winthrop 4-0. But a great battle, of course. This Halldale team has made some strides over the last couple of years. A lot of young talent coming up. So,
well, Jade Graham in goal gives them a great advantage and can keep most games close. And Winthrop, of course, a perennial state champion.
Oh, great shot. And a better save, a double save, in fact. Saved by the keeper, Walters, at first, and Cameron Jones just got a touch to keep that out.
Let's look at it.
A blazing shot.
What a sequence right there. We'll fix so we can get audio on the... This is a new device we're using this year, and we're still learning it, and I apologize. On one of the other we have different events, so this is a Halldale one. The Gardner one, I guess I did right because there's sound on the replays there, so we'll just have to go and fix a glitch.
Streaming only looks easy, as you say, Rob.
Yeah. Well, when you keep adding equipment, new equipment, and you throw it into the mix because we're doing so many games and learn on the fly. That's what we're doing.
Keegan Carey got right back up after being knocked down to the edge of the area, but he was still bulldogged by Dunphy. Now worked outside, and Olsen's offside. That draws the whistle and a free kick for Maranacook. 75 minutes about to expire here, 5 to go out of the 80. Chase Hansen's about to check in for Halldale, the rookie number 15. Thatcher Riley about to re-enter for the Black Bears. He'll do so at the next opportunity. Good battle in the midfield. That's won by Keegan Carey. Cross, rebounds free, and a great piece of goalkeeping by Grant Walters. That took guts. He knew contact was coming. He knew that Grayson Carey was on his way in, and he stayed right down to make that save. Keegan Carey has that knocked away from him. Parlin. Platt. They let Platt walk closer. Grayson Carey scores! Oh, a thunderbolt by Grayson Carey. He let it fly. And the rookie makes it 5.
Here it is. Again, there'll be no sound on, so we'll just play it.
Grayson Carey with the goal. Ben Platt with the assist. He just kind of teed it up for him, and Carey took a look up, saw he had some daylight, and in the 76th minute, makes it 5. So the rookie on the score sheet. Reed Parlin settles. He's played that ahead toward Chase Hansen. Misplayed that a little bit, but here's a Halldale throw. Jackson defers to Parlin on the throw. McGibney calls for it and receives. Parlin almost gave that right back to Thatcher Riley. McGibney challenged by Hayes. McGibney trying to escape. Played over to the right wing side. There's a chance across the face of goal, tipped toward the goal, and a save made by Walters, denying Chase Hansen. Dane Dixon with a great pass to set that up, too. And a corner for Halldale. Parlin on the corner, Halldale's 7th of the night. That's a good one. Loose in the area. And no one touched it in the way by. If anyone did, it was a Halldale player, because this is a goal kick for the Black Bears. Halldale back in action on Friday. Big trip down to Portland. They'll take on the perennial Class C powerhouse, the Wayne Fleet Flyers.
Be a good test for them right there. Be a good girls' game here on Friday night.
Yes, it will.
Looked at doing that one, Rob, but we got football and 4 games down at CM that night. We can't do it.
That's the problem. Platt with a great challenge. Scratch that, McGibney, excuse me. McGibney still with it. Ricky McGibney. Oh, great solo job by Ricky, but that was saved by Walters. Walters has really had a strong night tonight, despite the scoreline. There's been some players on this Maranacook team that have really looked good in this game. Henry Tarbuck stands out to me as well, just a freshman. That's played ahead. A battle going on here, and foul called on Thatcher Riley. Reed Parlin knew the contact was coming and just absorbed it.
Yeah, one of the few of those calls tonight, Rob. It's really been a clean played game and good contest.
No problem with that from Riley, as he was just trying to catch up to the ball and make a play, a hustle foul. That's a throw-in now for the Black Bears, as they're about to enter the last minutes. Jones with the throw. McGibney showed a bit too much to Hayes, who made the steal. Play that out to an open wing, nobody there. Parlin working his way outside. Got some support out there, Parlin did, but chose to play it back instead. Here's Parlin again, back toward Keegan Carey, goes all the way through to McGibney. He can't play it. Black Bears work that back toward Fallows. Riley stepped up, McGibney got by him. Now a good ball forward to Keegan Carey. Carey behind the defense. Carey scores! The cherry on top for Halldale. Keegan Carey gets his second in the 80th minute. And Carter Eldridge with the others. Carter Eldridge also with 2 assists on the night.
Well, you're going to have your work cut out for you, Mr. Kennedy, on the Capsa Pizza Player of the Game. We'll have that. We'll take the break after the game and show you the nice ad that we redid for Capsa's Pizza, and then we'll make the announcement.
The Black Bears boom that ahead, but time about to expire. Reed Parlin can casually play this in the corner, and that'll do it. Halldale with a 3-0 lead at halftime, tacking on 3 more in the second half. A 6-0 victory for Halldale, the second straight game. They have put up 6 goals. This offensive-laden team, they can score some. So we'll take a break. We'll be back with the Capsa's Pizza Player of the Game right here on Munzing Media.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
Back here with you. The handshake's going on here at Halldale High School. A hard-fought game won by the Bulldogs. 6-0 in this contest, in time for the Capsa's Pizza Player of the Game. And Rob Munzing's right. A lot of guys to choose tonight. We're going to go with the sophomore because some of the setups he made tonight were especially beautiful, and he scored a goal as well. All 3 of his points coming in the first half. It's Carter Eldridge will be our Capsa's Pizza Player of the Game. Carter wins a free 10-inch one-topping pizza. He'll probably eat that all himself. I would suggest that if he is going to give a slice to anybody, it would be Jackson Olsen, because
yeah.
Those 2 combined for those 3 goals. He set up 2 for Olsen, and Olsen set him up for the headed goal all in the first 25 minutes of the game. There's your Capsa's Pizza Player of the Game. Coming up on Munzing Media, what do we have, Rob?
Well, we're going to be busy, and in fact, I have a graphic, Rob. What we'll do is we'll run that as the close. A little music behind it shows what we got cooking for the rest of this week into Sunday with both our high school and college games.
It's always a busy time of year for Munzing Media. We'll say goodbye from Farmingdale. The victory tonight for the Halldale Bulldogs, a 6-0 win over Maranacook. Bill Hastings did our camera tonight. Rob Munzing on the production. My name is Rob Kennedy saying so long. You've been watching high school soccer on Munzing Media.